Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Proverbs with Paul in the afternoon. Again, a beautiful sunny afternoon. It's incredible. Proverbs chapter 17, verse 10. A rebuke goes deeper into one who has understanding than 100 blows into a fool. So, a rebuke. What is a rebuke? A rebuke is a challenge as it relates to someone's actions or something someone has said. So when someone rebukes you, it's to address an injustice or an inappropriate act. We don't like being rebuked because it brings us up short. But Solomon says when we have understanding, and this concept of understanding is the capacity to get the full picture, to look at things in the broader perspective. A foolish person can't do that. They can only see things with their own eyes. But those who have understanding have the capability of taking a step back and getting a larger view of what has been said or what has been challenged. And so the rebuke as the challenge of a behaviour or word said to someone of understanding is going to advance them in their ability to understand even more than they do. So everything is built upon the maturity and the development of someone who is willing to cooperate with a rebuke, because a rebuke is a positive thing when it's done in the right way and received in the right way. The trouble is, a fool doesn't know how to receive a rebuke, and therefore they are challenged by the rebuke to the point whereby they counter-react and they get upset and they lose sight because it feels so personal to them. But if they would step back, they would see that the bigger picture, you'll get a better view. So it's like that when we learn things in the classroom or when we learn things in life. Learning things in the classroom prepares us to know something, but now we're out there in the world, life, there's no substitute. What we learn in practice is so much more impactful than what we learn in a classroom. So that's why we have to get hands-on in the things that we do. And it's okay to make mistakes as you're learning. In fact, it's okay to make mistakes because in one sense, we are always learning. Every one of us is always learning. Beyond the best, there's a better. And that's okay. We don't have to get so defensive in regards to the rebuke that's thrown at us. But the fool, they cannot do that. You can whip them 100 times, says Solomon, and they will not get it. And you can tell people until you're blue in the face what they need to do. But if they're foolish and they only see from their single-minded perspective, they will never listen and therefore they will never learn. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day. Be like the wise one.